Alright, so today I want to share with you guys how to create a killer dropshipping brand, a brand that is going to stand the test of time and help you generate profitable sales for a year to come so that you can finally become financially free, location independent, and get the financial freedom that you've always been wanting to achieve with your own online business. Now, as you guys may or may not know, dropshipping is constantly evolving and evolving fast. What used to work in 2017 no longer works now. Back then, you could throw a random product on a poorly designed website that took literally 2 hours to build and get away with a couple sales here and there, but that is simply no longer the case in 2024 because today's consumer has become 10 times smarter and is able to pick up quite fast on cues that let him know that the website that he's browsing is a dropshipping store, and therefore this would trigger red flags in his brain, thus not allowing him to proceed with purchasing the product that you are trying to sell him on your store. So for us to overcome this problem, there is only one solution, and that solution is to build a branded dropshipping store. A branded dropshipping store is basically a store that comes across as a brand and does not leave the website visitor with any feeling that this store might be a dropshipping store. And there are a lot of factors that come into play to ensure that this outcome is achieved, as far as giving your visitor the impression that they are browsing a legitimate brand that does not rely on dropshipping, because nowadays consumers would rather spend their hard-earned money on brands that know what they are doing, brands that are professional and take customer satisfaction extremely seriously. So a couple of the perks that you can expect when running a branded dropshipping store. First of all, no more pumps and dumps, no more perpetual product researching for products that you have no affinity with, products that you do not resonate with and have no understanding of. No more short-term results, just launching stores that last for a couple of months, then the store is dying out and then you have to launch another store and so on. So this cycle is never ending because you have to keep researching for winning products, and every time you find a new product you have to launch another store and so on. So this is really not the way that you can make things work in 2024. I would say for me, the two main benefits of running a branded dropshipping store are being able to generate profits consistently. I myself have been running my branded dropshipping store for almost 6 years now, profitably every single year, and I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not taken the branded dropshipping way and applied this method for myself. So this, in my opinion, is the very best perk of running a branded dropshipping store, is your ability to generate profits consistently, month in, month out, year in, year out. And exactly what every online entrepreneur wants to achieve eventually. You want to have an online business that generates you profit consistently and predictably, because that is the only way that you can live off of that online business and make sure that you become financially independent. Now, the second best perk of building a branded dropshipping store is building a digital asset, a brand that you can work on for many years, increase its revenue, improve its brand reputation, and make it very well known to the general audience, so that once you do decide to sell it, you can sell it for a very big amount, which has the potential to totally transform your life. So these two things alone should be enough to encourage you to build your own branded dropshipping store and finally do dropshipping the right way to maximize your chances of success with this business model, which when working, works amazingly well and has the potential, like I said, to totally transform your life. So in the last month, my branded dropshipping store has generated over 6 figures worth of revenue. And today I'll be giving you 5 clear and concise steps that if you follow properly, you will be able to create your own branded dropshipping store that is gonna help you generate profitable sales for years to come. I have been running my dropshipping store profitably since 2019, and you can do the same thing by following these exact 5 steps. Now, the first step is to figure out what are your passions in life, what are you most knowledgeable in, and what would you feel most comfortable selling online. Now, the reason why you want to make sure you are selling something you are passionate about is to basically overcome the competition issue, because as dropshipping is very competitive, there's a lot of competition in whichever niche you decide to commit yourself to. So if you decide to commit yourself to a particular niche, it's better that you are passionate about that niche and you genuinely feel that you can provide a value to that niche in a way that other competitors were not able to. This is the exact reason why I encourage people to pick something that they are passionate about, because when you are passionate about a particular niche, you have a deep understanding of the customer avatar that you want to serve and that you want to sell to, what their product needs are, what exactly they are looking for in the product that you are willing to sell them within that niche, how you can market that product in the very best way possible as someone that has a common point of interest with your customers that browse your store and whatnot. So this is really the very best way to enhance your chances at long-term success, because at the end of the day, even if you are successful selling something you are passionate about, at the end of the day, you're going to feel burned out after a couple of months or years because you are not selling something you are passionate about, and you will not be able to generate the maximum potential out of that niche. The second step is to find an evergreen product. What I mean by an evergreen product is a product that is not seasonal, that does not have any spikes throughout the year. For example, a Christmas product that only sells during Christmas. You do not want to sell and build your brand around this product, because you would only be making sales during Christmas time, and this is not our goal. Our goal is to be profitable every single month of every single year. So our priority will be to look for a product that has the potential to generate sales consistently throughout the year, regardless of the season, regardless of the time of the year your product is being sold. So here are a couple of criteria that you guys need to be looking for to validate your products. First of all, the product needs to solve a problem. It needs to provide value to your customers. It could be saving time, money to your customers, or even better, save time and money at the same time for your customers. Look for something that genuinely solves a problem. The bigger the problem it solves, the higher the perceived value your customers will have for your products, and the easier it will be for them to buy it. Again, you do not have to reinvent the wheel. Just look for products that have been proven to sell. The way you make sure that the product has been proven to sell is to look up the product's name on Google Trends, and then you figure out the interest for that product. If it's consistent throughout the year, then that is a product you could be working with, because it had shown the potential to generate sales consistently throughout the year with no spikes or a significant change in sales during the year. The products must also be unique. It should not be easy to find, meaning that it should not be something that your customer can easily obtain from their local grocery store, or it should be something that comes across as exclusively available on your store and on your brand, so that the customer knows that if they do leave the website, they will be left with no other chance of buying your product somewhere else. Step number 3, you need to build a highly optimized, high converting professional store. This step is crucial to your success, guys. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of having a professional store that looks nice, is easy to navigate, and provides an amazing user experience. So whenever your visitor first browses your website, they are enticed to keep browsing the store and keep browsing different products. Why? Simply because you have put in enough effort to build a store that catches their attention for a longer time span. The store design could literally be the differentiator between a customer buying from your store or from competitors. So you really have to make sure that you put in the most amount of effort into this very critical task that is optimizing your store and making sure that it's professional. So I'm gonna share with you guys a few points that you can apply to make sure that your store is highly professional and is optimized to ensure the highest conversion rate for the niche that you are involved in. First of all, you have to ensure coherence with your color scheme, meaning that you should not pick more than 2 colors that are going to be displayed in various parts of your store. These 2 colors should be reflected on your brand logo as well, so there is a sense of coherence between your logo and your store colors, and this gives a nice homogeneous feel to the entire store, and thus making the entire browsing experience more comfortable and more pleasant to your visitor. And this is exactly what you want to achieve to ensure higher browsing times, because the higher the browsing time, the higher chances of closing a sale. As a general rule of thumb, when designing an e-commerce store, less is more. So you don't want to overload your store with insignificant stuff that does not help in the buying process. More times than not, is actually doing you a disservice instead of helping you increase your conversion rate. Last piece of advice I can share with you guys with regards to your store design is take inspiration from the best e-commerce brands out there. Just take a few minutes browsing a couple branded dropshipping store websites here and there. Take some inspiration from each of them. See exactly how their website is laid out. See how easy it is to browse their store, how fast it loads. See the quality of their product pictures, their brand story, their about us page, all of these major components of your store. See them in other successful branded dropshipping stores, and then take inspiration from them and apply them to your own website. Step number 4 is to create your own custom content. Do not just rip off pictures from AliExpress or from your competitors, because again, this is extremely critical to you being able to differentiate yourself from all the competitors out there and giving your brand that unique appeal that's going to make it stand out from all of the competitors out there, and that's going to enhance your brand appeal to the general audience, because you will be the only one having those creatives, those products, those high definition product pictures product presentation videos and whatnot. So make sure that you do get your own custom content done. Again, this is very easy to do. All you have to do is either order the product to your own house and do the custom content yourself, or hire someone off of Fiverr that's going to do that for you, someone that is more knowledgeable, more experienced. So they will be able to provide you with the higher quality end result, which again, in my opinion, is worth the investment that you're going to invest in, because it's going to have a high return on investment. Step 5 is to hire a team and make customer satisfaction and support your highest priority. Guys, customer support can literally make or break your branded dropshipping store. As a matter of fact, any business, if you do not take customer support seriously, your business is not going to last a long time, and you will face the sad reality of having to shut down your business because you did not give the proper attention and care that your customers deserve. Because at the end of the day, the customer is the real CEO of the business. It is the customer that pays for your Shopify bill, your employees, and all of your business expenses. So the customer really sits on top of everything. And to make sure that everything that sits below the customer is running smoothly and optimized, you have to take the very best care of your customer. Now, as a general rule of thumb, you want to respond to each and every single customer's email within 24 hours maximum, and be extremely courteous to your customers with each and every single interaction, whether that be on Instagram or via email or any other communication means, because that portrays a highly professional image of your brand, and that is exactly what you want to achieve. You want your customers to perceive you as a highly professional brand and never ever give them the chance to regret interacting with your brand, because the higher their satisfaction is when purchasing from your brand, the higher the chances of them sharing their experience with relatives of theirs, their friends and whatnot, and this can result in free business for you, which you wouldn't have paid for. And as you guys know, if you were to pay for those sales on paid advertising platforms, it would cost quite a bit of money. So when your customer support is on point, not only you have happy customers, you have a great brand reputation through happy customer reviews, whether that be on Trustpilot or Google Reviews or any other customer review platform. You have repeat business, customer recommendations, which bring you again free traffic and organic sales, which are the best thing ever, because you do not spend any money to get those sales. And you get to leverage your customers' positive experience dealing with your website to promote your store. You could literally promote a customer's Trustpilot review on your retargeting ads on Facebook so that you can generate even more sales and address any trust issue or objection with potential customers that, had they not seen this positive experience from another customer, they would not have proceeded with buying from your store. Now, if you follow all of these steps that I have outlined for you to build a successful branded dropshipping store, then there is no reason why you wouldn't succeed. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. If you found the content valuable, subscribe to my channel for more content like this and free value around e-com in the next video. So I'll see you guys in the next one.